My college girlfriend cheated on me with my teammate. My whole team knew. Here's what I did. Let me tell you about the year I thought I had everything. I was 18 years old when I stepped onto the campus of the University of Michigan, Ann Arbor in August. Humid. The smell of grass and sweat and possibility. I was a linebacker. 6'2", 230 pounds. I had offers from other schools. Smaller schools. Easier schools. But I wanted to play in the Big Ten. I wanted to play on Saturdays in front of 100,000 people. I wanted a shot at the NFL. Michigan gave me that shot. My first practice was a blur. The hitting was harder than high school. The speed was faster. The expectations were higher. Coach Thompson was a bear of a man. 60 years old. Gray beard. A voice that could shake the stadium. "You're not in high school anymore," he yelled at us. "You're not the big fish. You're not even a fish. You're bait. And the sharks are coming." I was terrified. I was thrilled. I met Marcus at that first practice. He was a linebacker too. From Ohio. Same position. Same dream. "You nervous?" he asked. "Terrified." "Me too. Let's be terrified together." We became roommates. Best friends. We lifted together. Ate together. Studied together. We pushed each other in practice. We celebrated each other's wins. We cried on each other's shoulders after losses. He was the brother I never had. I was an only child. My parents divorced when I was 12. My father moved to Florida. My mother stayed in Detroit. I bounced between them, never feeling like I belonged anywhere. Marcus gave me belonging. The team became my family. Tyler was a wide receiver. Fast. Cocky. Loyal. Derek was a defensive end. Quiet. Strong. Always had my back. We called ourselves the Four Horsemen. Stupid name. Stupid college thing. But it meant something to us. We were going to win a championship together. We were going to the NFL together. We were going to be brothers forever. I believe that. I met Jenna at a party in September. She was a cheerleader. Blonde. Blue eyes. A smile that made me forget my own name. She was standing by the keg, drinking something pink from a plastic cup, laughing at something her friend said. "You're staring," Marcus said. "No, I'm not. You're literally drooling." I wasn't drooling, but I was staring. Tyler pushed me toward her. "Go talk to her. You're a linebacker. You're not afraid of anything." "I'm afraid of her." "That's stupid. Go." I walked over. I said something stupid. I don't remember what. She laughed anyway. "I'm Jenna," she said. "I'm Jake. I know who you are. You're the freshman who had 3 sacks in the spring game. You watched the spring game. I'm a cheerleader. I watch all the games." We talked for an hour. About football. About cheerleading. About our families. About our dreams. She wanted to be a sports broadcaster. She wanted to be on TV. She wanted to interview NFL players on Sundays. "Maybe you'll interview me someday," I said. "Maybe I will." We started dating a week later. She became my girlfriend. My first real girlfriend. Not a high school thing. A college thing. A serious thing. She came to my games. She wore my jersey. She cheered for me from the sideline. Not the cheer zone. The sideline. Where the girlfriends stood. After games, she would meet me at the tunnel. She would kiss me. She would tell me I played great, even when I didn't. I fell in love with her. Hard. Fast. Deep. I told Marcus first. "I think I love her." "You've been dating for 3 months." "I know. But I know." He smiled. "Then, tell her." I told her on her birthday. December. Snow falling. We were walking across campus. I stopped her under a streetlight. "Jenna, I love you." She smiled. She kissed me. "I love you too." That was the best night of my life. I didn't know it would also be the worst. Sophomore year was everything I wanted college to be. I was starting on defense. Every game. Every snap. I wasn't the best linebacker on the team, but I was the hardest working. Coach Thompson noticed. "You're not the most talented," he said, "but you're the most stubborn. That matters." Marcus was starting too. We played side by side. Outside linebacker and inside linebacker. We read each other's cues. We knew what the other was going to do before he did it. Tyler was the number 2 receiver. Derek was a rotational defensive end. The Four Horsemen were on the field together. We won 8 games that season. Not a championship, but progress. Jenna and I were solid. We had our routines. Breakfast together on Tuesdays. Study dates at the library on Wednesdays. Pre-game coffee on Saturdays. She knew my playbook better than some of the coaches. She could tell you my assignments on every down. "You're supposed to be a cheerleader, not a coordinator." I teased her. "I'm preparing for my future," she said. Broadcasters need to know football. She was going to be great. I believe that. I started thinking about the future. Our future. After college. After football. I imagined us in a house somewhere. Kids. A dog. Sundays watching football together. I was 20 years old. I was in love. I was stupid. The red flag started in February. Small things. Things I ignored. Jenna started going out without me. Girls' nights, she said. Sarah and I are going to bar. Sounds fun. You wouldn't like it. Too much dancing. I didn't think anything of it. She started guarding her phone, flipping it over when I walked by, taking it to the bathroom. Who are you texting? I asked. Just Sarah. She's going through something. I believed her. Marcus started acting strange. Distant. He would cut conversations short. Avoid eye contact. Everything okay? I asked. Yeah. Just stressed. Classes are hard. I believed him. Tyler knew. Derek knew. The whole team knew. They saw Jenna and Marcus together. At parties. At bars. At a hotel near campus. No one told me. Sarah knew. The whole cheerleading squad knew. They saw Jenna sneak out of Marcus's dorm. They saw them holding hands in parking lots. They saw them kissing at off-campus parties. No one told me. Coach Thompson knew. He saw them at a restaurant. He saw them holding hands under the table. He said nothing. He didn't want to disrupt team chemistry. I was surrounded by people who knew the truth, and every single one of them chose silence. I found out on a Saturday night in April. It was a party at Tyler's off-campus house. End of spring semester. Everyone was there. Football team, cheerleaders, sorority girls, fraternity guys. I was having a good time. Jenna was next to me, holding my hand, laughing at my jokes. Marcus was across the room, drinking, talking to Derek. Everything seemed normal. Then Jenna's phone buzzed. She looked at it. She put it back in her pocket. Who was that? I asked. No one. Wrong number. She was lying. I could see it in her eyes. The way she looked away. The way her hand tightened around her cup. Let me see, I said. What? Your phone. Let me see it. Why? Because you're lying. She pulled her hand away. You're being paranoid. Maybe. Let me see the phone and I'll know. She didn't give me the phone. She stood up. I need some air. She walked toward the back door. I followed her. Marcus watched us. I saw him check his phone. I saw him put it back in his pocket. Something was wrong. Something was very wrong. Jenna walked into the backyard. She stood by the fence. She was typing on her phone. Who are you texting? I asked. No one. You're typing. Leave me alone. I grabbed her phone. She tried to stop me. I was stronger. I pulled it out of her hands. The screen was open to a text conversation. The contact name was the last message. He suspects something. Meet me in the guest bedroom. I looked at Jenna. Her face was pale. Who is M? I asked. No one. Is it Marcus? She didn't answer. I walked back into the house. I walked to the guest bedroom. The door was closed. I opened it. Marcus was sitting on the bed. His shirt was off. His pants were unbuttoned. He looked at me. His eyes were wide. Scared. Jake, he said. I can explain. Don't. I turned around. Jenna was standing in the hallway, crying. How long? I asked. Please. How long, Jenna? 6 months. 6 months. Half a year. While I was loving her, trusting her, planning a future with her. Did anyone else know? She didn't answer. I'll ask again. Did anyone else know? Everyone, she whispered. Everyone knew. I looked at Marcus. You were my best friend. I know. You slept with my girlfriend for 6 months. I'm sorry. No, you're not. You're sorry you got caught. I walked out. I didn't fight him. I didn't scream at her. I didn't break anything. I walked to my car. I drove to the stadium. I parked in the players' lot. I walked up to the bleachers. I sat in the empty stands. It was 1 a.m. The stadium was dark, quiet, cold. I sat there for 3 hours. I didn't cry at first. I just sat, staring at the field where I had bled, sweated, cried, celebrated, the field where I had dreamed about my future. That future was gone. I finally cried. Not a few tears. The kind of crying that comes from somewhere deep, somewhere broken. I sobbed. I screamed. I pounded the bleachers until my hands bled. No one heard me. No one came. I was alone. At 4 a.m., I drove back to my apartment. Marcus's car wasn't there. He had left. Jenna wasn't there either. She had gone somewhere else. I packed a bag. I drove to my mother's house in Detroit. I knocked on her door at 6 a.m. She opened it. She saw my face. She didn't ask questions. She just hugged me. I stayed there for 3 days. I didn't answer my phone. I didn't read my texts. I didn't talk to anyone. My mother brought me food. I didn't eat. She brought me water. I drank it. On the 4th day, I turned on my phone. 247 messages. Marcus, I'm sorry. Please call me. I know I messed up. Can we talk? Please. Jenna, I love you. It didn't mean anything. He doesn't matter. You matter. Please answer. Tyler, you okay, man? Call me. I'm here for you. Derek, let's talk. Don't do anything stupid. Coach Thompson, come see me when you're ready. I deleted all of them. I didn't respond to a single one. I drove back to Ann Arbor on the 5th day. I went straight to Coach Thompson's office. He was sitting at his desk. He looked up when I walked in. Sit down, he said. I sat. Do you want to play football here anymore? Yes. Do you want to transfer? I don't know. Do you want to press charges? Against Marcus? He assaulted you. Not physically, but there are rules. No. He nodded. Then here's what's going to happen. Marcus is being suspended for 2 games. Conduct detrimental to the team. Jenna is no longer allowed in the stadium. The cheerleading coach is handling her. Did you know? He paused. Yes. How long? Several months. And you didn't tell me? It wasn't my place. You're my coach. You're supposed to protect your players. I'm protecting the team. I stood up. You protected the wrong person. I walked out. I didn't go back to his office for a long time. The rest of the spring semester was a blur. I went to class. I went to practice. I went to my apartment. I slept. I repeated. I didn't talk to Marcus. I didn't talk to Jenna. I didn't talk to Tyler or Derek. I didn't talk to anyone. I was alone. Not physically. There were people around me. But I was alone. My teammates didn't know what to say. Some of them apologized. I should have told you. I didn't know how. I'm sorry. I didn't accept their apologies. I didn't reject them. Nothing. Jenna tried to talk to me. She waited outside my classes. She called from different numbers. She sent letters. I threw the letters away. I hung up on the calls. I walked past her without looking. Marcus tried to apologize. He approached me in the locker room. Jake, I need to say something. Then say it. I'm sorry. I was jealous. You were starting. I wasn't. You were happy. I wasn't. I made a terrible decision. You made hundreds of terrible decisions. For 6 months. I know. You're not sorry. You're sorry you got caught. He didn't respond. He walked away. I didn't forgive him. I didn't forgive any of them. Coach Thompson called me into his office again. Your playing time is going to decrease, he said. Why? Because Marcus is a better player. And because you're distracted. I'm not distracted. You're not the same player you were. Your film doesn't lie. He was right. I wasn't the same. The fire was gone. The joy was gone. Football felt like a job. A chore. A reminder of what I had lost. I finished the semester. I went home to Detroit for the summer. I didn't work out. I didn't train. I didn't watch film. I sat in my mother's basement. I watched TV. I ate junk food. I gained 15 pounds. My mother was worried. You need help, she said. I need to be left alone. No, you need a therapist. She made an appointment with Dr. Reynolds, a sports psychologist. He worked with athletes who were struggling. Depression, anxiety, injury recovery. I went. Not because I wanted to. Because my mother asked me to. Dr. Reynolds was in his 50s. Bald. Kind eyes. He listened more than he talked. Tell me about the betrayal, he said. I told him everything. Jenna. Marcus. The team. The coaches. The 6 months of lies. How do you feel? Angry. Sad. Humiliated. What do you want? I want them to suffer. That's revenge. What do you need? I thought about it. I need to not feel like this anymore. He nodded. Then let's work on that. I saw him twice a week for the rest of the summer. We talked about trust. Forgiveness. Moving on. I didn't forgive Jenna or Marcus. But I started to let go. Not for them. For me. By August, I was ready to go back. Not healed, but ready. I came back to campus a different person. Not happier. Harder. I worked out like a man possessed. Lifting. Running. Drills. I wanted to be the best player on the field. Not for the team. For myself. Marcus tried to talk to me again. I ignored him. Tyler and Derek tried to apologize. We should have told you, Tyler said. Yes. You should have. We're sorry. Okay. I didn't forgive them. I didn't forget. I just moved on. Jenna was still on the cheerleading squad. She was still at games. She still wore her uniform. She still smiled for the cameras. But she wasn't on the sideline anymore. The coaches kept her away from the players. I didn't look at her. Not once. She was dead to me. The season started. I played well. Not great. Well, I wasn't the same player I was before. The joy was gone. The passion was gone. I was going through the motions. Coach Thompson noticed. "You're playing scared," he said. "I'm playing careful. There's a difference." I don't care. He didn't push. He benched me for 2 games. Marcus started in my place. I sat on the sideline. I watched him play. I felt nothing. Dr. Reynolds called me. "How are you feeling?" "Empty." "That's not good." "I know. You need to find your joy again. Not for football. For life." I thought about what he said. He was right. I had let Jenna and Marcus take everything from me. My trust. My happiness. My love for the game. I decided to take it back. I started therapy again. Weekly sessions. I started journaling. Writing down my thoughts. My feelings. My anger. I started working out with a purpose. Not to be better than Marcus. To be better than myself. I started talking to my teammates again. Not Tyler or Derek. The younger players. The ones who weren't part of the lies. They looked up to me. They asked me for advice. They respected me. I realized something. I wasn't alone. I had isolated myself. I had pushed everyone away. But there were people who wanted to be in my corner. I let them in. By the end of junior year, I was starting again. Not because Marcus was worse. Because I was better. Mentally. Emotionally. Physically. We won 9 games. Not a championship, but progress. Jenna graduated. She moved to Chicago. She got a job at a small TV station. Sports reporting. Her dream. I didn't wish her well. I didn't wish her ill. I didn't wish her anything. Marcus stayed. He had 1 year of eligibility left. He was still on the team. Still my roommate. No. I moved out. I got my own apartment. We didn't talk. We didn't acknowledge each other. We were strangers who happened to wear the same jersey. Senior year was my last chance. Last chance to win a championship. Last chance to impress NFL scouts. Last chance to rewrite my story. I didn't care about the NFL anymore. I care about winning. Marcus was still on the team. Still playing my position. Still competing with me for playing time. Coach Thompson rotated us. Series by series. I played 1 drive. Marcus played the next. It was awkward. Tense. The team felt it. Coach Thompson called us both into his office. "I need you 2 to figure it out," he said. "This team can't win with you fighting each other." "We're not fighting," Marcus said. "You're not talking." "That's worse." I looked at Marcus. He looked at me. "I don't have anything to say to him," I said. "Then find something," Coach said. We didn't find anything. The season started. We won our first 4 games. I played well. Marcus played well. The team was winning. But the tension was there, under the surface. Then came the Ohio State game. Last game of the regular season. Winner goes to the Big Ten championship. Loser goes home. We were tied at halftime. Coach Thompson pulled me aside. "Marcus is struggling," he said. "I'm putting you in for the second half. I'm ready. I know you are. But I need you to be more than ready. I need you to be great." I was great. I had 3 sacks in the second half. 12 tackles. A forced fumble. I played the best game of my life. We won. 31-28. I carried the team off the field. Marcus watched from the sideline. He didn't play a single snap in the second half. After the game, he approached me in the locker room. "You won," he said. "I know. You're better than me. I know that too. I'm sorry. For everything." I looked at him. I saw regret in his eyes. Real regret. Not because he got caught. Because he lost. "I don't forgive you," I said. "But I don't hate you anymore. That's the best I can do." He nodded. He walked away. We won the Big Ten championship. We went to a bowl game. We won that too. I was named defensive MVP of the bowl game. I gave a speech. I thanked my coaches. My teammates. My mother. I didn't thank Marcus. I didn't thank Jenna. I didn't thank Tyler or Derek. Some things you don't forget. Some things you don't forgive. The NFL came calling. Scouts talked to me. They watched my film. They asked about my character. My background. My story. I told them the truth. About Jenna. About Marcus. About the betrayal. About the recovery. Some teams were concerned. "Are you a distraction?" "I'm a survivor," I said. "That's not a distraction. That's an asset." I was drafted in the 6th round. Not the 1st. Not the 2nd. The 6th. I played 2 seasons in the NFL. Practice squad. A few games. A few tackles. Not the career I dreamed of. But I made money. I made connections. I made a life. After football, I started a business. Sports training. Helping young athletes avoid the mistakes I made. Helping them deal with pressure. With betrayal. With the dark side of sports. The business grew. Slowly at first. Then quickly. I met Elena at a charity event. She was a physical therapist. Kind. Patient. Honest. I told her about my past on our third date. I was betrayed, I said. By my girlfriend. My best friend. My team. It took me years to trust again. Do you trust me? I'm trying. That's enough. We got married 2 years ago. We have a daughter. Olivia. She is 1 year old. She has my eyes and her mother's smile. I am happy. Not revenge happy. Real happy. It's been 8 years since I graduated. 7 years since I left Ann Arbor. 5 years since I started my business. 2 years since I married Elena. I am 30 years old. I have a wife. A daughter. A dog. A house. A life. I am happy. Jenna is still in Chicago. She works at a small TV station. She's not on air. She's a producer. Behind the camera. Her dream didn't come true. She's married. A guy she met at a bar. He works in sales. They have 2 kids. They live in the suburbs. I don't think about her anymore. When I do, I feel nothing. Not anger. Not sadness. Not satisfaction. Just nothing. Marcus is in Ohio. He works at his father's auto shop. He's not married. No kids. He lives alone. He tried to play in the NFL. He didn't make it. He tried to coach. He didn't get hired. He's nobody. Tyler is a high school coach in Florida. He's married. 3 kids. He seems happy. Derek is a police officer in Detroit. He's married. 2 kids. He seems content. Coach Thompson retired. He lives in Florida. He plays golf. He sent me a letter once. Apologizing. I should have told you, he wrote. I was wrong. I'm sorry. I wrote back. Thank you for the apology. I forgive you. I meant it. Sarah, Jenna's friend, reached out to me years later. She apologized too. I was a coward, she said. I should have told you. I'm sorry. Why didn't you? I was scared, Jenna. Scared of losing my friend. She wasn't your friend. Friends don't let friends destroy people. I know that now. I forgave her. She's the only one I stayed in touch with. She lives in Chicago too. She's a teacher. She's happy. Dr. Reynolds still practices. I send him a card every Christmas. Thank you for saving my life, I write. He writes back. You saved yourself. I just helped. Elena knows everything about my past. She knows about the betrayal, the depression, the revenge. Do you ever think about her? She asked once. Sometimes. Not with longing. With gratitude. Gratitude. If she hadn't betrayed me, I wouldn't have become who I am. I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have Olivia. The pain was worth it. Elena cried. I held her. That's what love is supposed to feel like. Safe. Not dangerous. Not conditional. Not painful. Just safe. If you're watching this and you've been betrayed, I want you to know something. It gets better. Not because they apologize. Not because karma comes. Because you rebuild. You build a new life. New love. New happiness. And one day, you'll wake up and realize you're not angry anymore. You're not sad. You're not waiting for an apology that will never come. You're just living. That's the best revenge. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to his Reddit Tales for more stories of college love, betrayal, and survival. And if you're in Ann Arbor, go to a game for me. Sit in the bleachers. Cheer loud. I can't anymore. But I remember what it felt like.